Hey, YouTubers, that's the only place gonna get it is only place gonna get it is right back at the basic. Chuck of the Deuce is how we do it, Texas, baby. Man on Dallas back, you know what it is, you know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Proud to birth, preacher, preach on. I would really want to talk about this. I know I ain't supposed to make more videos, but I'm gonna make two more bonus videos, and that's it. One is a bonus video, the other are gonna be a respond video by some YouTuber subscriber. And but this right here, I'm gonna make a bonus video called People Skills. I really want to talk about this. People do need to start working on their people skills. It's very important, man, because somebody in your life is somebody else's life. Because here's what I got a problem with. Everybody doing different things. That's what what really makes me mad the most. What goes on in everybody's lives, man. We don't have the same views. We don't have the same thought, the same pattern. We come from same thoughts. I mean, we no, we come from different paths, same thought, different mindset. What I'm saying to this, all right, I'm gonna tell you like this. I supposed to go somewhere with my family, but I decided not to go. And you know how people look at, like you think, oh, you too good for your own family or anyone else. And I know y'all get that all the time. I mean, I'm just, what's wrong doing things? Family do things different now. I mean, families ain't like it what it is now, because the way families is, you would think friends hurt more than family than the loved ones. No, family hurts you more than loved ones and your friends. The only ways that it takes to get a real family, a strong man, a strong woman to hold a family down. Because if a strong comes circus clowns, you got women come circus sluts, and the children came part of a freak show. It's just putting on a show. That's the problem. Putting on a circus act. How many times they teach the dogs how to new tricks instead of getting the old tricks they have to learn to teach. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. I don't see no world change in no time soon, because people just don't care anymore, man. That's just the problem. But these so-called Christians, ain't nothing wrong with that. But these same people, they use excuse for why they do the things they do. And but at the same time, they swear up and down they put a special dedication to their God, but at the same time they won't die for their God, but He died for us. Do people give a damn about that? No, they'd rather be a part of evil instead of fighting against it. It is what it is, folks, but they'll take their frustration out on the good people than they rather take their frustration on the bad people. I'd rather take my frustration on the bad people than rather take my frustration out on the good people. It's sad, man. And these so-called Luciferians and Satanists, that's a bullshit religion. Christians and Satanists are both bullshit religion because they are not going to tell you that God and devil were related. They're not going to say that. And no wonder America built their own secret seas. But I'm going to tell you like this, though. We don't need to be get on that. But my point is this. We need to start working on our people skills because we got to look at it's like this. You just do you, I'm going to do me. We don't share the same different mindset. We don't share the same thought, the same thing. Because people don't have people don't have the best interest of people don't have the same best interest than anybody. Everybody have different interests, what they want, what they expect for what they're going on in their everyday view in life. And instead of my father got mad at me, I mean, hey, that's my father. I mean, I love my father. Don't get me wrong, even though we don't have different relations, but we try to get along. But he come from a baby boom generation. I come from Generation X. That's just what it is. I mean, to spend time with my cousin. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, my dad come from a different. He come from a country town, and my mother come from a country town too. Instead of getting mad at me, not want to go down there, and my brother too, it's just I guess we're getting older. I guess that but it comes to show you. At first, I wanted a family, but I don't think I want family because I'm gonna tell you, men and women are just selfish. Let's be honest. I don't care if men and women get mad at me because we don't work on our people skills. It's like they always say, treat the people the way how you want to be treated. How treat the people how people. What I'm getting at, treat people how you want to be treated, and they treat you the same instead of and they treat you any different. Now, okay, people are different, but we got to look at most people are the same. But quite a few people are different. I'm different. I'm proud of being different. I don't see racism. I see hateism. That's everybody in different race race certain agenda, and each have a different race, and then sexual preference. I'm proud to be a straight man. I don't believe in two men and two women. I don't believe in that. I believe in a man and a woman. That's just my religion upbringing. Even though I believe I'm spiritual and high power, but I will tell you this. And then in religion, the problem is that about religion, everybody has their own religion beliefs. Even if it's Christian, non-Christian, Satan or non-Satan, it doesn't matter. Everybody I believe in God can be good and evil. That's what I believe. But I will tell you this. What's really bothers me, man, because they think that, I don't want to hang around, my family members. I mean, it's not because I don't want to hang around my family members. It's just, you know, I just didn't want to go. I mean, everybody do their own different things. But I swear to God, man, they always talk about stick with your own. That's true. Instead of sticking with everybody else, because everybody else can hurt you also. But even your own family would hurt you. It's best when you stick it for yourself. I'll tell you this. I always thought, that TV television always promote about family. That's animation 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 echograph. Animation animated exquibit animation exquibit. They always trying to put that about family, but in reality, in real life, it's not like that. Ever since the Cosby Show came out in the early '80s, everybody wants to get a family likes the Huxtable, especially in the black African community, the African American community, because you saw every family like A La Lucy and it is a lot of families that family show Leave It to Beaver, and all the shows that shows about two people in love. The only show that I respect is probably Good Times, and Sanford son. But if you look at television right now, it always show drama, gospel, and scandalous. That's what they're selling right now. It ain't about love, family, and unity. It's not about that no more. That's why I thank God I don't even watch television no more. And thank God I don't listen to the radio. I just don't. To me personally, I don't care if I'm gonna get married or not. I really don't care about that. But I tell you this way that much, they always talking about being a good man. How the hell you gonna be a good man? Because some other man must have dogged the other woman out. See, and sometimes I want to get mad at women, but I want to get mad at the dudes out here that's making more harder for us. The dudes out here make it more harder for the ones that's trying to do the right thing, trying to go with everything, and have some things they want to go in life. People just have to learn to accept people do different things, from young people to old people to rich to poor to middle class. Everybody in different race, gay and straight, and different religion. Everybody need need to learn. People are different. People are different. Quite a few people being different, but most people are the same. That's just the way it is. People just need to work on their people skills, man, and learn how to accept that the way people. That's how people gonna be people. That's just the way they are. People gonna be people. It doesn't matter if they good, if they bad, if they black or white, gay or straight. It doesn't matter. And Satanism and Christianity, it doesn't matter. The point is this, man. We all come in one invited, and if men and women will stop being selfish for everything they do, and that goes for rich and poor and middle class and everybody else. First thing, we want to judge people for who they is and who they are and where they come from. We can't judge that. Only God can judge that. But the only thing we judge how they is and how they act and how they was brought up. It ain't got nothing to do with the clothes they wear, the way they were raised, and the way they talk and how they perceive themselves. We can judge them for how they is and how they act, but we can't judge them for who they is and who they are and where they come from. That's the only thing that we can't judge on. We only judge them for how they is and how they act, how they brought up, but we can't judge them for. Not from my family, just only from myself. And maybe I see why my two sisters, my older sisters, feel the way they do, and their boyfriends also. I see why, because when you could if you can't get no help from other races, even your own, your family and friends and loved ones, you know, sometimes in this life, if you want some things in life, you got to do it for yourself. And that's what I do. Do for self. That's what I believe right there. Because ain't nobody look out for me, so why I should look out for them? Why I feel like I'm supposed to care about them, but they don't care about me. And it's like that. But when I was in high school, nobody wasn't trying to sort me out and try to see where the things I want to go, because I'm telling you, because men got too much pride, women got too much ego. and they can't put their ego and their pride in the to put difference on the side. If America and the whole world can do that, it will be a better champion, better future, better tomorrow. It would be a better day. What America would be brought to bring. That's the real American dream: equal, quality, and freedom. But all this other stuff, man, America becomes a bunch of bullshit. Everything about it, from the television to music to people, everybody, man, including yourself. But if people need to start working on their people skills, people gonna be people. Doesn't matter how good or the bad. But if you want to do the good people like that, do the bad people also. They won't do them like that. See, that tell you right there, man. That's what I'm saying. They always say be a good person, stay out of trouble. Sometimes you can't be a good person. You just can't, because every time when you be a good person, what do? They F you over. They F you over every single time. And I seen it first and forehand. I see, and they become bad like everybody else. They don't even trust it, like they waiting something bad is gonna happen. Because if they can see something bad for happen, everybody could be happen just you. And another thing I got a problem with, you can't be bad. Why you can't be bad? Because once you're being bad, you're being dead. Simple as that. There are folks right now that's into that path of joining the darkness, and there's no turning back when they join it. Same thing, people trying to join the for they can see the clear of the light. When they see clear of the light, man, you free. I choose positive instead of choosing negative. I wish I was free, man. I wish I was free out of this world, out of everything, man. I ain't got to worry about what anything was going on. Because it's better to live up there than rather live down here. Because I swear, man, it's like, you know, no one cares. But you got to really care about yourself and how you love yourself and how you respect it, how you see yourself, and everything all good. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I believe in God. I believe in God. Not Christ, but God. No nothing wrong. I believe in Christ, but I believe in God and spiritual. I'm very spiritual. Because one thing about religion, man, they don't practice what they preach. That's the problem about Christianity. They don't practice what they preach. They want to judge everybody else and what they do, but they do a whole lot of wrong bidding like everyone else is doing. Same thing, Satanism. That's the problem with Satanism, man. How can you be God that you can't even turn water to wine? You can't even, heal the blind man. You can't even free of the slum of the slaves. That's the problem with Satanism and Luciferian. That's a bullshit. Christian and Satanism are both bullshit religion. They really are. They teach the same different of reacted of squibbit of quoted and unquoted. But I tell you this: if people would work on their people skills, everything would have been all good. Everything is all good. We live good. We sleep good. We drink good. And as long as we can concern about our health. Oh man, if I have anything I offer to this world, I can get out of the United States, because I will never go back, because they people just don't care anymore. These politicians don't care. These people don't care. Probably I don't care, and the whole world don't care. No one cares anymore. No one cares because but and another thing, what I don't get, people always talking about we need to do something about this bullying. They better look at themselves in the reflection of their mirrors. We do it every day. We bully people. We make fun of people. I mean, America is a nation full of Broad Street bullies. They broaden the street and just bully people for no goddamn reason. That's why it's funny to me when they talk about we need to stop this bullying. They should have thought about that a long time ago. Same thing, they talking about relationships. They should have thought about relationships a long time ago. They should have thought of, and next thing they're gonna talk about marriage. They should have thought about marriage a long time ago. People wait till the last minute. They wait till the last minute to figure the things was or what they wait. America wait till the last minute to figure things out on. What I'm getting at, folks. I'm just upset about this. What America wait till the last minute to figure things, sorting things out, and they could have did that before and after, but they wanted did it after before, and they should have did it before after, but they did before. They did it for after before instead of did it before after. But I'll tell you this, folks: love yourself, man. Know where you stand, know where you are, and you got to be strong. I don't care if you're gay or you're straight or different of ethnicity of race. You want to see some real truth as long as you can find it in your heart. The more bigger your heart is, the more stronger you really about to become. Because these other folks, man, they are too damn wicked. They too damn wicked and they own goddamn good, and they need to be destroyed and vanish out of the face of the earth forever and evermore. Because I tell you, if I was God, I would never come back to you know the the planet. I would never come back to the planet of a Mother Earth. I would never come back out here because look how these people acted. Look how they act. Look how they act, folks. Look how they act. And what's so funny, man, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Y'all wouldn't believe, man. This man, I don't know. I heard about it. They was talking about World Star Hip, but matter of fact, fuck World Star Hip Hop, man. I don't watch that shit because they support that coon and buffooning, buffoons, raccoons, buffoons. That's what they are to me, and they disgrace of my people. I'm sick of World Star Hip Hop. They got some issues that they need to sort out. I ain't trying to diss them on that, but they need somebody to say they need somebody to give them a reality check to say fuck World Star Hip Hop. They need that because they 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 too good for their own good. They no good. They no good to be. They pointless and they useless to the black community. And I wish black community need to boycott World Star Hip Hop. Period. They need to, cause I'm sick and tired of that typical website. Cause we ain't nothing but a laughing stock on this planet Earth, and African Americans wonder why we are so hated for no goddamn reason. But these other races, they can't talk either. They got so much skeletons out of their closet they don't want to reveal to people. Let's be honest. Just like they show this baby was smoking blunt and make it seem like black African Americans or black people are bad parents. Look who's talking. Like white folks don't ain't bad parents either. And no offense for white folks, man, but I gotta tell the truth. I seen white kids fucking up their parents' house all the time. All the time. I see white kids shouting out and cussing their mom like fuck you mom, fuck you dad. But we gotta be in a black community, they would have swept out the whiteness and they will turned out blackness real quick. Look at Missy Elliott video. Is it work it when they slap when the slave master slapped when the slave slapped the slave master and he was turning black and see how what it was like, how people what it feels like, how's it feel if somebody done you like that. You wouldn't like if somebody you wouldn't like it when something happens to you if somebody did that to you. You wouldn't like it. Caucasian, I understand because there are good Caucasian people out there, but there are bad Caucasian as well. Just like there's good African Americans and there's bad as African Americans. That's good and bad from people like everybody else. But what I don't like, there's this premeditated racial double standards between for how African American about how they being a parent and how a white American being parent and being self-disciplined of the children. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I tell men, if you don't want to get no kids, get a septomy. Women, if you don't want no children, you better use some birth control. Because I'm telling you, because children is a big priority. This is why I don't want no kids until I revelop to myself in order to get a children. Because children don't ask to be in this world. But see, that's the problem. Women are selfish. Even men are selfish. For all you most men, most women, y'all can get a middle finger all day. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. And the guy that, and they keep showing it every minute they would keep showing the black kid was smoking a blunt, and they caught two teenagers. That was his nephews, his uncles. That was his uncles, his uncle. They give a nephew smoking a blunt, but them two black teenager kids need their fucking ass beat. They need to get brought down and get the beat the fuck down, because see, this is what I'm saying. But you got white kids get all into shit for nothing. Come on now. Come on. Look who's talking. Don't get me wrong. Blacks do unquestionable behavior that we need to bring question, and instead of being ashamed, quit being hide from in the public. Just like you got white community, they do an unfamiliar behavior that's not going to be questioned. That's everybody, people in general. See, they think one typical race. You can't make it say one typical race. Everybody do that. There's a lot of people doing that. See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't see as people. Are we concerned about color? Because our fear. Now, this is why that people are against interracial dating. You want to know why they're against it? Because they can't identify who the people is. Because they know that interracial love, interracial marriage will defeat racism, and that's what they don't want. That's what blacks and everybody else, white, Asians, Latinos, that's what everybody don't want. Most people want to stick with their own, which that's fine. You can stick with other people as well. But this is what I got a problem with. Yeah, you can stick with other races and stick with your own also. And you can love other people and then love your own at the same time. This is why I got a problem. But don't hate the one and then hate the other. You got to hate in unsophisticated different aspect of ways that keep hidden. This is why I got a problem with that, man. And another thing, I want to address this before I'm about to wrap this up. This black man had 30 kids. 30 kids. 11 baby mamas. When I heard something about that, I don't know who this dude is talking about, but I'm gonna air his ass out with a driving wheel on his ass. I'm gonna say, man, black men like you, man, with 30 kids and 11 baby mamas, you need to be ashamed of yourself, man. You need to be ashamed of yourself. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why you got our women being so damn angry. Angry. Literal angry, and you would thinking, what the hell are they angry about? You know why? Because motherfuckers like you just knocking these women up with giving babies. See, men know damn well it only take a matter of time to make a baby. Men know it only how far can you go. It's how far you can go with your measure of your dick when in a woman's vagina. See, this is what I'm saying. You see what I'm talking about? See, that's how guys like that, man, they ignorant. They ignorant. But he can have any other woman out there, but he don't want nobody else. He can have any other woman, but he can't have a woman on his own. That's what I'm trying to get at. See, you can't have every other woman. You can't do that. Just like a woman can't have every other man until she can't get her own man. See, that's what I got a problem with. Because I would have smacked a living taste out of his fucking mouth. See, black men like you making us all look bad. You make it all responsible. Brothers, well-established brothers, we need to deal with brothers like that. We need to get rid of them once and for all. Cause I'm sick and tired. When I heard the news, they make it seem like you see that black men don't take care of their kids, and they never will. There are brothers out there that do take care of their kids. But they ain't gonna show you that. They ain't gonna show you that. They not gonna show you that. They always trying to show that you know if they want you to fit that typical stereotype black men wearing gold teeth or pants sagging like you got fucking the asshole. They want that. They want it. They want you to go out there and selling drugs. And this is what I'm saying. This has been designed to send black men into prison. Have you noticed that they build more prison, more they build more schools? They don't want these. They don't want people to be learning about educated. They don't even want themselves to be educated. Because they trying to keep going at the system. You can't overthrow the system. They're going to overthrow you before you overthrow that damn system. That ain't going to happen. What the hell they know about plan of leadership? People don't know shit. Excuse my language, but goddamn, man. As I was saying, they don't know nothing. And they got the nerve trying to say that African American males is the problem of destroying a U.S., the United States of America. America already been destroyed. What the hell are y'all talking about? America is already been destroyed. Jobs moving overseas. Oh my God, and this Trade Martin situation. And the list goes on and on. And they putting out these bullshit reality TV television shows. Who gives a damn about that? Celebrities are people, human beings. But if they didn't have no money, do you think they'll love them if they didn't have money? No, I don't think so. Cause they always think it's better to be in somebody than being nobody. No, that's not true. It's better to be a nobody being somebody. I'd rather be a nobody being somebody, because I don't want to be people following me wherever I go and whatever I do. I got to make some plans adjusting myself in order to have a privacy in my life. See, this is the type of stuff that I just cannot stand right there, man. They hate us. They can't stand us, and then they trying to say that black men are the rude of we destroying our own community. You want to talk about the typical stereotype black men? Yeah, but all brothers is not like that. Same thing, the typical stereotype black women, they destroying their own community right along with black men. But not all sisters like that. It's the Nubian sisters, the ones that stay true to their men and her people and her children, that don't get the credit for. I don't got no love for Ancient Mom and them Sapphire and them Nanny. The only black women I mess with and love for making love for a long time and having babies, them Nubian one, them Nubian sisters, what real black woman was about. But these other black women today, like Nicki Minaj and all the rest of them, I don't think so. The real black woman I respect is R.I.P. Winnie Houston. That's a Nubian sister. I would date sisters like that. Then they these other typical these other sisters that give other praise of black women a bad name. Same thing. I can't stand the typical stereotypes. Black men, the Ray Rays and the Pookies and them, and fuck the Ray Rays and the Pookies. I just can't stand that. This is what I'm saying. But if they feel like they can do what the hell they want to do, which is fine, but don't mess it up for all the rest of us. Because when you mess with all the rest of us, then our community is not being divided, and we can't conquer one, we can't live none. But all I can say to this, man, people need to start working on they people skills. If they could work off on the people, the real power is for the people, by the people. Just like Abraham Lincoln say so, even if he with the white supremacy or not. But the truth of the matter is, all we got is each other. If we don't have each other, what more we have left? All right? All right. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back at the Basis. Chuck and Deuces, how we do it, Texas, baby. Before I go, I'm going to make more and more videos to go. And after till then, and we're going to stay, and after till then, we're going to wrap this up. Stay tuned this last video, all right? Stay right on tune.